You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Fernand Amandi actually posted this tweet. I thought it was pretty interesting. This is what it says. Let me explain something to you about Joe Biden and why some of the shit that he's done in his past doesn't matter. This old rich white man played a second fiddle to a black man. First of all, Joe Biden ain't rich. Right there. First of all, if it wasn't for him with the book deals and the speeches after becoming vice president, Joe broke as hell. Okay, but they said this old rich white man played second fiddle to a black man. Not just any black man, but a younger black man, a smart black man. Not just for one day, not one, not two, but 8 years. He took his cues from this black man who had more power than him and was virtually unknown when he took the presidency, and Joe Biden has been around forever. He was willing and proud to be his wingman. Not once did he try to undermine him, this black man. Instead, Joe walked in lockstep with him. He respected him. He loved and trusted him. He was led by him and he learned from him. And Joe did not have a problem with it. You tell me what 40-plus year establishment white politician has ever done that. Joe Biden is cut from a different cloth, and black folks understand that, and for good reason. He has shown it. This is what showing up and being an ally looks like. When black people say they know Joe, this is how they know. This is written by Lori Goff. Real quick, Eugene, you agree or disagree?
It's the truth. I agree. I have a hotter take there. I actually think what we saw in South Carolina and on Super Tuesday, a big part of that was baked in. I think Clyburn was just the gas on the fire.
Davis?
Yeah, I agree. I think Clyburn was the gas on the fire there. And I think a lot of people are feeling like that. I mean, people saw the relationship between the two for so many years, and it was a point where people are saying, yeah, this is someone who had his back, never disrespected him, actually was someone who seemed like you remember all those little memes that they had around the two of them? I mean, it was this sort of ingratiated feeling that people have, and that's what a lot of people are tapping into.
I think that if Bernie Sanders had wed himself to that Jesse Jackson 84 agenda as closely as Joe Biden wed himself to that Obama agenda, then he might be doing better with African-American voters now, because I think most voters don't understand that the DNA of that campaign came out of the Rainbow Coalition from 35 years ago. And I think that those are part of the reasons that Bernie has a problem with African-American voters by not articulating the African-American support and the fact that many of these agenda items do come directly from our community.
And he has to see black people.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, so a lot of y'all always asking me about some of the pocket squares that I wear. Now, Robert don't have one on. Nope. Now, I don't particularly like the white pocket squares. I don't like even the silk ones. And so I was reading GQ magazine a number of years ago, and I saw this guy who had this pocket square here, and it looks like a flower. This is called a shibori pocket square. This is how the Japanese manipulate the fabric to create this sort of flower effect. So I'm going to take it out and then place it in my hand so you see what it looks like. And I said, man, this is pretty cool. And so I tracked down, it took me a year to find a company that did it. And so they basically about 47 different colors. And so I love them because, again, as men, we don't have many accessories to wear, so we don't have many options. And so this is really a pretty cool pocket square. Now, what I love about this here is you saw when it's in the pocket, it gives you that flower effect like that. But if I wanted to also, because if I flip it and turn it over, it actually gives me a different type of texture. And so therefore it gives me a different look. So there you go. So if you actually want to get one of these shibori pocket squares, we have them in 47 different colors. All you got to do is go to RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All right, so first of all, that graphic is way too small. So tomorrow we're going to run it right down here all across the screen. So it's RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All you got to do is go to my website and you can actually get this. Now, for those of you who are members of our Bring the Funk fan club, there's a discount for you to get our pocket squares. That's why you also got to be a part of our Bring the Funk fan club. And so that's what we want you to do. And so it's pretty cool. So if you want to jazz your look up, you can do that. In addition, y'all see me with some of the feather pocket squares. My sister, who's a designer, she actually makes these. They're all custom made. So when you also go to the website, you can also order one of the customized feather pocket squares right there at RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. So please do so. And of course, it goes to support the show. And again, if you're a Bring the Funk fan club member, you get a discount. This is why you should join the fan club. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.